Alrighty, so let's start sitting today. We'll kind of go more traditional today. We'll probably stand up and do something at some point, but let's just start on our butts. Start nice and slow. Just get our bodies ready. So hands behind the thighs. And then let's just take a couple deep breaths. And then what I really want you to think about is how your ribs are expanding. So let's take a nice inhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Really feel tall from the sit bones up, hands behind your thighs. Round your spine and roll back onto the bottom of your sacrum. Abs are scooped. Take a moment here. Get that sense of scooping in, intentionally pulling the belly in towards your spine. Arms are relaxed. Chin is dropped down, and then round back up to tall sitting. And then roll back and up. And exhale. And inhale, come up to your full height. And exhale. Kind of continuing the breathing. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Two more. Exhale. And inhale. And last one. And inhale. Good. Legs are straight. Okay. Arms up into a goalpost position. And then let's just here. I'm going to bend my knees a little bit because my hamstrings are tight. I'm going to reach up towards the ceiling, and then I'm going to pull my shoulder blades down my back. I'm going to reach up and pull the shoulder blades down. And up and down. Two more. Up and down. Good. One more. Up and down. Good. Now legs straightened, little space between them. Goalpost position. Let's go straight into spine stretch. Exhale, dive forward, keeping the tailbone, the sit bones anchored, and then back up. Exhale, dive up and over your imaginary ball, and inhale back up. And exhale, dive forward, and back up. Three more. Exhale. And up. Two more. Last one. And up. Very nice. Good. Okay. Legs come back. Let's do this. Bend your knees slightly. Let's put the ball between our knees just for a little anchor point. Okay. So from here, arms reach forward. And we're going to exhale, roll back a little bit farther than before. Squeeze in on that ball. Really squeeze in on it. See how much farther you can get back into your roll back, and then roll back up. And then roll back. And then roll back up. And roll back. And back up. And roll back. And back up. And roll back. Keep going. And up. Let's do two more. One more. Good. Let's go right into rotations. You're going to pull the elbow back. Ready? Exhale to the left. Pull back. Hand will just slide right under your rib cage. Knees are squeezing the ball. Reach back forward. Let's alternate. To the right. And up. And to the left. And up. And to the right. And up. And left. Good. Scoop those abs in. Really hollow them in. Feel where you're working them. Tune into that. Getting that oblique action in here. Good. We got 2 more to each side. Actually, we'll finish this side, and then we'll actually do 1 more to each side. Good, and to the right. Good, and then come back up, ball to the side, and then let's go ahead and just do a nice reach forward. So I think what we'll do is we're going to do a lot of abs in a row. I'll insert some exercises in between little ab sets to distract us from all the abs. How's that sound? So from here, let's do our rowing series. It's a little bit of ab, but it's more about the shoulders. So we're going to start with our palms up in front of us. Abs in, nice tall sitting. And then from here, we're going to roll back, okay? Rolling back, arms go out to a T. From here, dive your forehead towards your feet, arms sweep behind your head. From here, sweep your arms forward to your feet. From here, roll back up to tall sitting, hands come back up into your bicep curl. I'll give you a side view. Nice tall sitting, round the spine, roll back. Take the arms out to a T, hold that, dive the forehead forward as your arms reach back behind you, and then sweep your arms all the way to your toes, roll up to tall sitting, reset your arms. Roll back. T, don't lose the heels, dive forward, arms reach back, sweep them forward. Good, and then sit up. Let's do this one more time. Roll back. I like this one. And then out to a T, hold it. There's your abs. Dive forward and sweep and hold the stretch for a second. Good, and then come back up. Good. Let's go ahead and add some weights into our routine now, okay? So we're gonna kind of continue with the abs, and then we'll add some other stuff in. Okay, so knees slightly bent. I have 3-pound weights. You can do that or lighter. We're gonna do some biceps. You can also just hold 1 weight, just more for like a prop. So we're gonna extend our arms out. Actually, let's curl our arms in. And then from here, let's hinge back. So think about keeping your back straight. Let's just do this a few times. Hinge forward, nice and slow. Visualize rods in your back, keeping you absolutely straight. You're not rounding. If your back hurts, put a little rounding into it, as that will feel better. But if not, try to think about just hinging off of your sit bones and then back onto your sit bones. Now let's rotate, hinge back. Now from here, reach out into a straight arm and then curl in. Let's do that 5 times. That's 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Curl in, hinge up. Let's go back and forth another 3 times. Let's go back and forward, back and forward. Hold the 3rd one back. 5 more biceps. Out, in, abs in, out, in. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up. Let's do one more set. We got it. My arms are about to fall off, but let's just do it. 1, 2. Next one, hold it back. 3. You can always drop the weights, but I know you guys can do it. Straighten, bend, straighten, bend. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Pull the weights into your chest and then sit back up. Ah, nice. Let's go ahead and place the weights to the side and roll all the way onto your back. I think we require a break. Grab the ball and put it between your knees. We're going to go into some bridge series. I'm going to lay my palms face up to the ceiling as it rolls my shoulders open. Just going to squeeze my shoulder blades back in a nice position. Okay, from here, let's tuck the tailbone up. As you roll up one vertebrae at a time, gently increase your squeeze through the ball. Good, and then roll down one vertebrae at a time. At the bottom, take some of the squeeze off the ball, and then roll back up again. Tailbone, pelvis, low back, all the way up past your bra line. Ball is squeezed at the top, and roll back down slowly, letting go of your squeeze. And roll back up. Take this a few times. So what you should be feeling at the top is that your knees are lengthening away from you and your thigh bones are actually lengthening away from you as well, pointing to the opposite wall. Really get a sense of reaching out your kneecaps to the wall opposite you. Let's do this 2 more times. That's 1. Nice and slow. Feel the spine. Work through this. Let's do 2. Good. Good. Okay, now let's go through a sequence. I'm going to continue to keep my palms up, trying not to use my arms for this. Let's go ahead and pop the hips up. So lift them up, squeeze the ball 3 times. 1, 2, 3, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Pop the hips up, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, roll down. And pop up. 1, 2, 3, roll down. And pop up. 1, 2, 3, roll down. Let's do this just a few more times. Lift, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, roll down. Let's do this 2 more times. And lift, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, roll down. One last one. Pop it up, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, and roll all the way down. Very nice. Okay, let's take the ball to the side. And then from here, let's go ahead and bring our legs up into tabletop. Okay, give you a little side view. Let's just do a really basic move here. So we're going to bring our hands behind our head, lace them together, okay? And usually we'd like to keep our elbows wide. For this one, I'm going to have you bring your elbows in narrow, okay? So from here, we're going to bring our elbows in narrow. With a deep exhale, bring your elbows towards your knees. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lay down. Exhale, crunch. 2, 3, lay down. Exhale, crunch. 2, 3, lay down. Scoop that belly. Nice and slow up. Ready? Scoop. 1, 2, 3, and down. Lift. 1, 2, 3, and down. And lift. 1, 2, 3, and down. Let's do 4 more. Lift. 1, 2, 3, and lift. 1, 2, 3. You got 2 more. And lift. 1, 2, 3. 1 more. And lift. 1, 2, 3. And back down. Hands are down at your side. Let's tap the right foot down. Ready? And then switch. and switch, and switch. Tune into where your back is. Is it in neutral? Meaning, can you slide a skewer under your back? Something small, right? But you can just slide it right under because there's just a little bit of space. Abs are in, and you're just alternating your legs. Good. Abs are pulled in. This feels easy to you. Make it a little bit more effortful. Get those abs scooped in a little bit. Really pay attention to your form. Good. Legs come back up in the tabletop. Let's give ourselves a quick little hug here. Okay. Now what I'm going to have you do is we're going to sit on our hands. Okay. So I'm just going to lift my butt up a little bit and I rest down my, like kind of on my wrists, but there's just a little bit of a lift. My hands are together, kind of making a diamond with my first finger and my thumb. From here, curl up. And then from here, let's straighten out the right leg. Good. All the way down, like the heels, like just hovering off the ground. Oh yeah, that's good. And then alternate. So the reason I like to have the hands under the butt for this is because we're dropping the legs so low. My tendency is for my back to arch. With my hands here giving me a little extra support, I'm in a much more neutral position. I feel a little bit more protected, and all the work is happening in my core. If your head's getting tired, just put it down, or you can lift up a little higher. Oh my goodness. Keep going. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Hug both knees into your chest, grab your knees. Oh, nice. So we're doing kind of like a modified ab series without the hands, okay? Okay, hands tucked behind your butt again. Again, where you feel comfortable, lift your head and shoulders up. And let's take our heels together, toes apart, knees wide. Okay, frog it out, pull it in. Frog it out, pull it in. 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, let's go to 10, 8, 9, and 10, all the way back in. Let's place our feet down on the mat, take them a little wide, take your arms out to a T, rotate your kneecaps to the right, hold, exhale, rotate your legs to the left, and let them fall over. Good. Exhale, rotate to the right. Exhale, rotate left. Last one. Good. And exhale back to center. Good. Very nice. Okay, back to the hands tucked under our butt. Legs come into tabletop. Head and shoulders are up. Straighten the legs up to the ceiling. Let's scissor the right leg down. Tap the heel if you can. And switch. Tap the heel. Switch. Tap the heel. Switch. Tap the heel. Tap. 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 Keep going. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! And hug your knees into your chest. Okay, arms out it to a T again. Okay, and then from here, legs in tabletop, rotate to the right. Don't tip over. Keep your heels lifted. Just let it go as far as you can. Good, and then back through center, and then to the left. And then back through center, and to the right. and center and left. One more time to each side. And one more time to the left. Good, and then back to center. Good. Okay, let's place the knees down and we're gonna extend them all the way out. And then let's go ahead and do a roll up. Inhale to prepare, exhale, roll up. And nice stretch forward. Very nice. Okay. Let's take one weight. We're going to use it more as a prop than anything. Legs will stay straight. We're going to continue with abs. We are going to hold the weight at your chest, okay? And then from here, let's roll back. Press the weight out away from you, okay? Legs are glued together. Lift the weight overhead. Drop it back down. And as you pull it up into your chest, sit back up, okay? Roll back, push it away. Lift it up. Lower it. Pull it into your chest as you sit up. Press out. Lift up. And down. And roll up. And press. Lift up. And down. And up. And press, up, down, and in. Two more, press, up, down, and in. Last one, press, up, down, and in. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and come on to hands and knees, all right? Do some hips here. Now, if your knees are bugging you, use a pad under your knees. You can do this from a standing position if you would prefer. Just giving you guys some options. Hands on a chair seat. So that would be the alternate if you don't like being on your knees. Okay, but I'm going to do this all on the knees, but just know that you could just put your hands down on a chair seat and do the same thing in standing. Okay, let's just do some cat-cows. So inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, look forward. Exhale, around the spine, tuck the tail. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Okay, find your neutral. I like to, for this one, put my knees a little closer together. Place your hands so you feel comfortable and right underneath your shoulders. And then from here, abs in, slide your left leg back. And just note, did you shift to get there? Okay, I want you to shift back, like slide the leg back, but you should still be in a very neutral position. From here, toes pointed, let's lift the left leg up, down, up. I'm just tapping my nail down, my toenail. 3, keep going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lift it up so it's just pointing straight away from you. Nice long lines and little pulses up. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Now, bend your left knee so your heel comes to your butt and then straighten it out. And bend and straighten. Tune into your abs, pull them in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Knee is bent, press the heel up to the ceiling. Press down, press down. 3, 4, 5, woo, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, bring that left knee down. Let's go ahead and sit back into child's pose. Good. Come back up. Let's do one more with this leg. Not done. Teacher just needed a break. Straighten out the left leg again. And then from here, let's go ahead and look over your left shoulder and bring that left knee in towards your elbow. So bring it in, and I'm looking at my knee, and I'm kicking it out. And I'm bringing it in, out, in, out. It's a little side crunch. Out. So I'm out of my neutral, right? So my hip's popping a little bit. I'm gonna just try to change the angle a little bit and see if that helps. Nope, it's not hurting though. It just wants to pop. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, keep it at your side, and then lift and lower. Now try to neutralize your spine again. And 3, 4, 5. I promise this is the last on this leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, knees down. I'm gonna take my knees wide, and I'm gonna sit down in between get my chest down in between my knees and really just relax into it. Yeah, if you're standing, you can just do a standing stretch, holding onto the chair and reaching your hips back. Good. Okay. Let's come back up onto our hands. We're going to do the other side. There we go. Okay, so here we are, neutral spine. Abs in, knees together, and then slide the right leg back. So really trying to keep a neutral. You're not shifting your hips or anything or letting them fall. So I want to reset myself. Here I am, leg extended, lift, touch, lift, touch, lift, touch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it up and pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, knee to butt. In, out, in, out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knee stays bent. Let's lower the knee. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. 4. Woo! This is what gets me. This is a burner. 7, 8, 9, 10. This is what I need a break after. So we're just gonna sit back, do a quick little child's pose here. Just let it all go for a second. That just gets me. It's a good one. Okay, set yourself up again. We're gonna do the side crunch. Ready? So right leg extends out, and then we're going to bring the right, look over your right shoulder. You're gonna bring your right knee into your right elbow. So crunch in, kick it out. Crunch in, kick it out. In, kick. 4, 5. Now these get my other hip. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend it, and then lift to the side. Open, close. Through 2. I'm skipping numbers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then knees wide, sit back into child's pose. Woo! Good. Let's go ahead back onto our backs, and let's stretch out our hips for a moment. Let's just take a minute to do that. So roll down onto your backs, cross your left ankle over your right thigh, and then hug everything into you for a nice glute and piriformis stretch. If this bothers your knee, you can grab the leg that you're bending and support it better. That might take some pressure off the knee. You're really just looking for a stretch across the butt. Good. Switch legs. Right ankle over left thigh, pull it all in. Okay, let's go ahead and come back up to sitting. So let's go ahead and roll up. Good. Okay, let's do some kind of teaser / boat pose exercises. This will be our last set of abs for the time, and then we'll move on to some other things. So from here, teaser is coming up to a full V. Okay, so we're just gonna work down into that. So hinge back, I'm gonna walk my heels in, and I'm just trying to keep my back straight. From here, my heels are gonna come off the ground, and I'm in a closed V, okay? But my back is straight, and I'm right here. I'm gonna lift my heels up slightly. Good, abs in. Try to stay tall, arms go away, okay? Hold it. Scoop those abs in. My tendency is for my abs to push out. I'm going to pull them in. Gaze is up to the corner of the ceiling and wall. Hold. Hold. Good. 3, 2, 1. Grab your knees. Rest. Good. So we're going to add a little oblique into that. So, meaning a rotation. Let's go ahead and get back. So I'm coming from my sit bones onto my sacrum or my tailbone. And then from there, heels come up. Okay, my back is straight. And that's where the effort is. I want to collapse into this. Trying to lift my chest up and stay lifted. Arms are out in front. Let's take the knees to the right, arms to the left, and then rotate. Arms to the right, legs to the left. As my arms sweep to the left, my gaze and my head follow. I'm probably getting a lot more rotation through my upper body, and I'm just counterbalancing with my legs. I'm falling out of my straight back position a little bit. It's a little hard on the hips. I feel that. Do your best. Pull those abs in. We got one more to each side. Let's go to the right. And let's go to the left. Woo! Okay, legs are straight and then hinge forward. Nice job. Let's go onto our bellies and open up a little bit. We've done a lot with the abs. So let's go onto the belly. Okay, so what we'll start with is I'm going to rest my forehead on my hands, okay? Just get everything organized. I'm gonna just lift my head so you guys can hear me. Squeeze your butt and feel how that rotates your pubic bone into the mat, just a little bit. Pull your abs in as if you're pulling your belly off the ground, okay? Toes reach long. Good. From here, we're gonna just do heel beats in, okay? We're gonna just alternate legs. This is such a nice little exercise that we don't do a lot, but I think it feels good. I'm gonna rest my head down. So let's beat in our left heel 3 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Lengthen it. Right heel. 1, 2, 3. Left heel. 1, 2, 3. Pull those abs in. Right heel. 1, 2, 3. Left heel. 1, 2, 3. Right heel. 1, 2, 3. We got one more set each side. Left, 2, 3. Right heel. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Very nice. Okay, let's do some swimming, and then we'll move on. Arms reach out in front of you. Toes are reaching behind you. And we're going to pull back to our arms in a W. We're going to pull back, head and shoulders lift up. Legs can float off the mat, and then dive forward, lay back down on the mat. And pull back and lift, and lower. And pull back, lift, and lower. And pull back, lift, lower, and pull back, lift, lower. Let's do 2 more. And pull back, lift, lower. Last one. Ready? Pull back, hold. Lift up another inch. Abs in. And rest. Good. Press yourself back to child's pose. Release through the spine. Good. Okay, let's come back up. All right, grab your hand weights again. We're going to stay on our knees. Again, this can be done from standing if needed. That is totally fine. Okay. Grab your hand weights, and then let's just pull them up to our chest. So what we're going to do is we're going to lean back, okay? If you're standing, you'll just do the arm piece. So from here, I'm holding the weights away from my chest. And as I lean back, I'm going to open them. And then I'm going to kiss them back together. And then I'm opening, squeezing my shoulder blades back, keeping my body straight, and up. And lean back. And up. And lean. And up. And lean. And up. And lean. And back. Let's do 3 more. Lean. And back. Let's do 2 more. Lean. Good. Got 1 more. Good. And then come down with your weights. Good. Weights come in at your side. Palms up. We'll do the offering here. We're going to shoot the arms out in front of us. Open, close, and in. Try not to shift your body back as you do this. Press out, hold your vertical. Then you'll really feel your abs kick in rather than hinging back to do this. If you need to hinge back a little bit, that's fine, but try to feel those abs kick in. We won't do a lot of these. Let's do 2 more. Press. Good, last one. Press. And back in. Very nice. Okay, let's sit back towards our heels. Bring the weights up to your armpits. And then from here, we're going to press both weights out. Pull the abs in. and then pull up to tall kneeling. So we're gonna push out and pull in. So we push as we sit back to our heels, and then we pull in. Press and pull in. Press, pull in, press, and pull in. Let's do 3 more. Press and pull in. 2 more. Press and pull in. And last one. Press and pull in. Woo! Nice. Let's put the weights down. Okay, let's go ahead and let's stand up. Let's finish in standing today. I'm going to change the angle just a hair. I overcorrected. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, take just a nice stance. I'm almost to the width of my mat. Let's take a nice inhale up. Grab your wrist with your opposite hand and pull over to the side. Okay, now we're holding this. I'm stretched to the right. I'm going to drop my right hand down at my side and lengthen the stretch. Good. And then let's come back up to overhead. Reverse your grasp. Stretch over to the left. Lower the left hand. Lengthen the stretch. Good. And then come back up. Let's do it one more time to the right. Up and over. Drop the arm. Ooh, that feels good. Oh, that feels so good. And then come up. Reverse, up and over. Drop the hand. Lengthen. Good. Very nice. Okay. Let's take a wider stance now. And let's do this. Let's go ahead and bring our arms out to a T. We're going to lunge to the right. So my toes are angled, are almost parallel with each other. I just have them angled out slightly. From here, I'm going to lunge to the right and bring my left hand down to the inside of my right foot. I'm going to just drape my hand over my back and just try to look over my right shoulder. Just in a side lunge, left hand down on the ground. Feeling a nice big stretch into my inner thigh. Good. Extend the arm. Come back up to a T. And then let's go to the other side. Left knee bends, right hand comes down. Drape the hand and get that nice inner thigh stretch. Good. Let's come back up to a T. And then let's take it at tempo just for one last burst of energy here. Let's touch the right inside foot and up, left inside foot and up. Right lunge, up, left lunge, up. Right lunge, up, left lunge, and up. Good. From here, let's go ahead and lace our hands behind our back. Pull them back. Look up to the ceiling and then hinge forward. Let the arms fall over as much as they can. Wiggle it out, bob, relax. Try to get those arms over your head. Good. Now release your grip and bring your hands down to the floor and just get into a little bit deeper stretch. Good, very nice. And then let's go ahead and roll all the way up. A little bend in the knees, come all the way up. Good, let's bring our feet in a little narrower. Take a nice inhale overhead. Let's dive forward all the way down to the ground. My feet are now underneath my hips, maybe a little wider. From here, bend the left knee, reach the left hand down to the ground and reach the right arm up to the ceiling. So I'm windmilling up to the right. Good. Reach the right hand down, bend the right knee, And then bring the left arm up to the ceiling. And then one more time to the right. Reach up to the right. And one more time to the left. Reach up to the left. Good. Reach down to the ground. Good, very nice. And then bend the knees and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders back. And you guys are all done. Nice job today. Stop the share.
Thanks, Jen.
You're welcome. Stop the recording.